Hey, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. If you're new, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I make lifestyle, motherhood, homeschool, education, and travel videos. So a broad range. If any of those interest you, then make sure you subscribe. In previous videos, I talked about how the girls got new tablets for Christmas. I even have a Steam Cart video on my channel with a way that we do use the girls' new tablets. But I wanted to speak more specifically about educational apps that we are really enjoying on their tablets. And honestly, just apps in general. Not everything on their tablet is educational. I would love to hear from you what apps are on your kids' tablets because I know that there are so many to choose from, and I'm just gonna share a few that I like, but I definitely love to learn different ones, especially educational ones, that I can have on the girls' tablets. So right now, I'll show you what's on there and explain why. I have shown them before, but these are the girls' tablets. I mentioned in my previous video with our Steam Cart that these are the cases that I use when we're home because they're easy to take off for when they're doing the Osmo. But we have sturdier cases that I like to use outside of just having these right in our house. Their tablets are very similar when it comes to what is on them. So I am just going to be going through Alani's tablet since she has everything that Emmy has. So as you can see, this is what Emmy has on her tablet, and then this is what Alani has. So Alani has basically the same thing plus a few more things. So again, I will just go through Alani's. That'll definitely keep this video shorter. This folder here has all of their Osmo games. I will do a separate video on Osmo, so I won't be going into that. But this is the folder that has all of the games. And then in this folder, I have all of the TV related things. So TV shows and then games that are for TV. So the Apple TV is just TV shows. Disney Now, they mostly play games. Disney Plus shows, and then for PBS, the video is shows, and then PBS Kids games is different games. These are basically the only kinds of games or TV shows that the girls really pay much attention to. In the Disney Now app, there's a section for games, and then I normally make sure that the girls are doing Disney Junior games, but this just has all of the shows that they like on Disney Junior. There's not too many that they watch because I use a TV menu, and I really limit what shows I offer the girls by using a menu. What I don't like about the Disney app is I am in Alani's right now. There are only certain shows that Alani can watch. So what I don't appreciate is that they advertise shows that are beyond what she is allowed to even watch. So that is something that I don't love in the Disney Plus app. So even if she clicked on that, she couldn't actually watch it. But I'm just like, why is it even advertised underneath her account? So that's, I guess, my only gripe for that specific app. I don't really have any complaints with PBS Kids videos because everything on here is super tame. There's really nothing that I'm concerned about. This show, if you are sleeping on this show, it's so cute. And so it's a little boy and his sister and his friend, and they travel in the past and explore the lives of different people. So a really good one for history and even science. But the girls can pick on this side based on different characters, and then the shows are there. And then in the kids games app, I like that it's actually very similar. The setup is so similar. And so this side they can pick based on a character that they like, and then there are games here. So this is an area where I truly have no complaints. It's meant specifically for kids. I feel like there's a ton of safeguards on it. There's really nothing that they can get into that would be problematic in any way. But those are the apps that are show related that I have for the girls. And then this app is free. So if you don't have Khan Academy Kids, this is a really great one. If I go into Alani's, there is a learning path that she is on. But then up here, if I click library, there are all different activities and different categories. And so letters, there are different activities. If I went into math, there are different activities. So this one, as you can see, they've got winter themed here, but then you can specifically go to something like counting practice or comparing numbers. So there's just a ton of things to do in this app. And I really, really like this one. Again, this one is free. And this one as well has been free so far. Oh, we're actually already in the middle of a game. So this, Alani has been working on CV and CVC words in this. It's going to play the sound and then she has to guess. I have the sound off for this video, so I have no idea what word it is asking for, but I'm just gonna randomly press one and see what happens. There we go. This is the one spot where I really have to be on Alani to slow down because she'll just fly through this and just like go like this and try to just get it done. And so this is a point where I really have to remind her to be intentional. The next two apps I'm going to open up are books. So this is Books. If you're not familiar with Books, it is free for homeschoolers. I did a video where I talked a little bit more about it months ago, honestly, maybe a year ago at this point. But they have lots of different stories. If you want a story where they are paging through each page, I have another app that I will show you for that one. But with this, the stories are a lot more animated. And not all of these are available on YouTube, but if you check YouTube, Books does have a lot of videos available for lots of different books. Epic is the app that you want if you want your child to be actually reading the books more. Something that I really like about this one is I use it a lot for when we're studying a new country. So I'll go into the parent dashboard and I'll find the book I want, and then I will send it to Alani's mailbox. And from there, she'll be able to see the books that I sent her based on whatever country we're studying or whatever theme that we're doing. For example, when we were doing England, I sent her this book. So these are books that you can flip through the pages. Some of these books, if you flip through the pages, it will read the story for you. It has to say read to me to be one of those books. As I said, I use this a lot when we do different countries. So I would type in the name of the country, and then I'm going to get different books about that country, but also toward the bottom, there's normally some videos. I could filter by that, but I like to kind of just see everything that's available. So I use this a lot before I grab a library book. I'll check and see if I have it on here. I like to mix it up so that some things I'm grabbing from the library and some things we're reading in Epic. They also have different things to encourage your child. So it tracks how much reading she does. And then there are also different prizes and different badges that she can get. Bible for Kids is such a great app. So if I go in here, she can read the story. And what I like is the stories are interactive. Again, I have the volume off on this, but while it's reading the story, she can tap over here and touch different things on the page and just interact with it. And then some of the pages, so right here, there are different things that she can collect as she goes, and she finds those to be fun. They have to read before they can do any of the activities, but there is an activity section where for this one, it's story mix-up, so not all of the activities are the same. But she would take the picture and she would put it in the right spot. I just put it in a random spot. But she would take these pictures and put them in the right spot based on the story that she just did. So I like this. I think it's just a really fun way to explore the stories in the Bible. The last app I'm going to show is IXL. And this is another one that is free. So far, all of the apps I've shown are free except for Epic. You can also pay for IXL, but I prefer just doing it for a little bit. There are math games that I use that are free. I use those on the computer though. There's not an app. They go with the math program that I use for Alani. And since there's not an app, I like IXL on her tablet to be able to do different things. So for example, there are addition with 1 digit, subtraction 1 digit, lots of different things, place value. So I can go in based on what we have worked on that day, and I can pick an activity for her to do. And there's not a ton of bells and whistles. This is a very simple app, but I actually don't mind that. I don't feel that there needs to be a ton of things going on. So this is another good one if you are looking for a free app, free activities, games that are still educational for your kids. So these are just a lot of great options for free, educational, entertaining games, videos, different things for your kids. So I would love to know what apps you have on your tablet. There's one more that I'm going to be adding, ABC. If you're not familiar with that, I will be linking it. But again, this is what we have going on so far, and let me know if there are more that you absolutely love. That is going to be it for this video. As I said, if there are any app suggestions that you have, please leave them in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.